A rather shocking win in the world of emulation just occurred. So let's sit down and chat about this all today to really see if the wave continues. Up next. What's going on, guys? It's Kalo, and I'm here to give you the lowdown on all things gaming. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content. Drop a like on the video, and welcome to the Level Up. Alright, before we get into today's news, we got a lot of new people on board this here channel. Just want to say thank you, welcome aboard, and yeah, this is where the madness ensues. Emulation within the world of gaming has always been this taboo kind of thing, where gamers know about it, most people play games via this method, but much like Fight Club, we don't talk about emulation. Of course, there's so much to unpack here as far as emulation goes itself, and without diving too much into this rant, I really believe if companies like Nintendo offered up a means to get their older games like a Pokemon Red or Blue, and this is all through a storefront, there really wouldn't be a need to do any of this stuff. Now let's fast forward to today, and what just went down on the Apple App Store of all places. Apple recently opened its doors to various emulators, and this is all without saying, a few were pulled down here and there, simply because they were ripoffs of other people's work. But today, the Delta Gaming app hit the App Store, and people are eating it up. Now, the question here is, what's so big about this app? Well, the Delta Gaming app is the first significant and officially sanctioned game emulator, and this is since Apple started to allow them to hit the storefront. Now, if you were curious about this app and what it does, it offers up plenty of retro consoles, and here is a full list of them as of right now. We got the Nintendo Entertainment System, or the NES, the SNES, Nintendo 64, Game Boy Color and Advance, the Nintendo DS, and apparently there's plenty more to come. Please let that mean GameCube. Not only all that, but we got a wide range of controller support. Not only that, but we got a wide range of controller support here that lets users not only use the iPhone itself, but Nintendo Pro controllers and Joy-Cons, Nintendo Switch Online controllers, PS4 and PS5 controllers. Of course, we got Xbox One S, Xbox Series X controllers, MFI gaming controllers, and Bluetooth and wired keyboard support. And I gotta be honest, I'm really shocked at how much this app has to offer. Let alone the small little factor that Nintendo, at least as of right now, hasn't set the app on fire. But hey, the day is still young. Now it seems like the emulation floodgates have now opened in the App Store, but I want to put it out there and make sure you get your content from trusted sources. And I'm talking about the emulators, not this content, because who knows what I'm saying at this point. And upon hearing all this news, apparently there's a PSP emulator somewhere out in the ether that is looking to make the jump as well. So it's gonna be pretty fun to see what comes of all this. I also think this is big news for iPhone and Apple users like myself, because in order to get things like this on our phones or devices, you gotta jailbreak them, which is pretty much a massive headache. Let's not forget, while we're kinda straying off the path for video games here, the iPhone as a device is all over the damn place and continues to sell. Basically, what that means, if a casual user does hop into the App Store today, and they happen to come across the Delta app, you're pretty much exposing the app to a whole untapped market, which is only good news for its creators. But with all that being said, I'm gonna pass it off to you guys. What are your thoughts on the Delta app, and did you get your hands on it? Now, I haven't done it just yet, just because I wanted to get this episode up and out for you guys, but I'm gonna spend the rest of the afternoon at least trying to play Tech Simulator IRL, and hopefully get it up and running on my phone. But that's gonna be a whole process. But that about does it here. I've been Kalo, I gave you the lowdown on all things gaming, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to this channel for weekly video game news content. Drop a like on the video, and this has been the Level Up.